Yeah, it's time for Wi-Fi battles. This is the third match versus Soul. You may notice that it's a Kanto Gen 1 theme team. That is really, really fucking cool. I'm bringing my pretty cool Drizzle team, if Drizzle teams can be considered cool. First off, I'd like to start this video with a bit of a confusing disclaimer that old man Robotnik is just having all these brain farts and shit. In last Wi-Fi battle, when I said Black Hole Eclipse, I meant Hyperspace Fury. Although a Z move would definitely hit Aegislash through King's Shield, it would be reduced damage. And at the end, where I was talking about X and Y, I meant to say Sun and Moon, but anyway, you probably knew that shit anyway. This is a pretty big chunker, this match. This is a big old fatty, so I better start this thing right now. Really, really very cool team from my opponent. In this, our third and final match, I'm going to lead with Tapu Bulu, because that's what you do, Lou. She's going to lead with Wolfie, the Arcanine. Shiny Arcanine, excuse me. So, we're going to get up the Grassy Surge, which benefits our team a lot. You may argue it doesn't benefit Swampert, but when you have a Drizzlemon and rain is up, you're going to be going Waterfall anyway, because it'll do more damage because of the rain. So I don't think it's that big of a deal, and also passive healing on Swampert is really nice, because it's a grounded Pokemon, obviously. So we're going to switch in, get our Drizzle activated, and take that Flare Blitz super nicely. We have a million things to switch into Arcanine because we're a Drizzle team, so I'm not too worried about it. I am going to scout for the Wild Charge right now, and he does show me it. So that's great. I can Mega Evolve and go for a move. He does have a defensive, tanky Pokemon to switch in, and that is Venusaur. I will eventually have to deal with this Pokemon, this Venusaur, and that's an unfortunate thing about having Grassy Terrain up, is that it powers other grass types, but I have quite a few Pokemon to deal with that, so I feel like this team is balanced enough that it's not a problem, and the Waterfall did it about half. I am delighted to see leftovers on this Pokemon. She has a Beedrill on the team, so it's pretty safe to assume the Beedrill is her Mega of choice. But not having like leftovers Venusaur is going to make it so much easier to deal with, because I can hit it with ice moves. Yeah, so we're going to Hard Switch and take a bunch of damage from that powered up Giga Drain. But we're going to get double healing, because Bulapoleon is on purpose, and they work together pretty well. So I'm not too bothered by Giga Drain, because it doesn't do too much. My opponent does... she lands the Sleep Powder. It's like, dude, we finally see Sleep Powder on a Venusaur. I mean, if Sleep Powder was going to be on any Venusaur, it would definitely be on Leftovers Venusaur. I really have to give props to my opponent's Soul here, my random Spanish opponent, or European, or whatever the fuck. Like, who knows where this person, goddamn, talk about brain farts. Yeah, so, the great thing about passerbys, they could be from anywhere. What matters, though, is I wake up after a turn and get up my Stealth Rocks, which is Justice. And what also matters is that she's bringing incredible teams that are really fun to play against, so I really appreciate her spending time with me on Wi-Fi, Pokemon battling. You know, it's good shit. So we're gonna go for the boosted Scald, because we got our rain up, so it gets a nice little boosty boost. We burn the Machamp, and that could be good or it could be bad. It is probably bad, because Guts is super good this generation, since they lessen the damage from burn, specifically. So that means Guts Pokemon lose less health per turn, which just flat out makes them better choices. So we're going to get our defensive Pellastorm to switch in on the powered up CC. It does half. It does over half. So That is pretty goofy. I definitely want to keep Pelipper alive for a Drizzle foddering later. So we're going to swap into somebody else. We're going to go into Tapu Bulu, because it's, of course, what you do, Lou. Such a good Pokemon for every single situation, just like Magearna, really. We're going to get knocked off, though, which isn't too good for us, but it doesn't matter too much since she has some kind of, like, really slow Kanto theme team. Like, at worst, it makes me not as good versus Dragonite, like, for potential Stone Edge or something, but there are ways to deal with Dragonite. Like, I have Ice Punch on Swampert, for example. Like, it's not terrible. So we're gonna bait the Bullet Punch, and we bait it successfully. We switch into Scissor, and that is great. Because it does, like, nothing. So I'm going to Bullet Punch myself. So we definitely take out the Machamp. So that's really, really good. Adamant, just max attack. Scissor is just always good. Always a good choice. Ever since Gen 4. So good. So solid. I'm going to Bullet Punch this Snorlax as he Fire Punches me. We live on 8 because we have so much HP investment. So thank goodness for that. Still pretty terrible though. But it doesn't look like my opponent is going to be getting up hazards at any point. I don't think so. And if she does, I can just defog them anyway. So I definitely want to save my priority user for something else later on this match. So we definitely get at that Drizzlemon. Oh. Woof. So, yeah, it's a pretty easy play to make. We're gonna hard switch because of that Wild Charge and just go back into Swampert, this time the Mega form. He goes for E-Speed, which is a good middle ground, does a lot of damage. Life Orb Arcanine is not to be slept on. I've used that thing a lot. I used it a lot in 6th gen actually. So Slowbro is here. We're gonna Earthquake. Slowbro is a big problem. Yeah, it just is a problem. It and Venusaur are the biggest roadblocks for my team, just sweeping straight out, or straight up, just sweeping the whole team. So we definitely need to wear them down. I do have that Ludicolo, so that's really nice. Slowbro's just gonna take a big old yawn and slack off. Then it's gonna Protect to wear down Turn of Rain, which is kind of annoying, but it's whatever. I can definitely get in Pelipper one more time at least. So Slowbro is switching. I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam, predicting Venusaur to come in. I'm pretty clever this match, so that's nice. So we're gonna get that Ice Beam because, like I said, this thing is not Mega. Great, we got a bunch of Ice moves and we have Flying moves, and we're set for the Venusaur, I think. So a very interesting thing is about to happen. I'm just laughing to myself because of it. So we're gonna Ice Beam. Unfortunately, it doesn't freeze. I didn't want to miss Hydro Pump, and I didn't want to use my Z, so I thought Giga Drain could do it. But Snorlax lives on a Smidgen, like literally 1 HP, and then goes for the Snorlax Z move, which is something I don't think I have recorded recently or ever. So it's pretty cool to get this happening. Maybe I had this. No, this is only in the Ultra games. I think this is an added Z move for the Ultra games, right? I can't even fucking remember anymore. So yeah, big ol' Snorlax is just gonna shove me inside its anus, and then I will die like Thanos and Ant-Man. Thanos versus Ant-Man. So the rain is gonna stop because Ludicolo is dead, and the rain is just sad. It can't be here anymore. But it's okay. We got Pelostorm who can summon the rain once again with the Drizzle ability, and I can take it out with a U-turn, which is so goofy. And it sucks that Ludicolo's down, so early like that, because I didn't use a Z, and I definitely swept his team with Ludicolo with Ice Beam. We do a Swampert too, though, so that's fine. But that's just why this team is so good. We got a special sweeper, which isn't Kingdra, by the way. Wow, not a Kingdra on a rain team. It's crazy, I know. Ludicolo, who can deal with so many extra Pokemon because of that Grass Stab. I really do like this team, and the defensive Empoleon. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to try to Scald this thing and burn it, I think, because that's definitely what you do. I think I failed to burn this whole match, which is kind of annoying. I'm not worried about Calm Mind, because I can roar it. Oh, I do roar it straight away, so that's great. Go me. So Venusaur's out. Gonna get that passive healing. Kind of annoying. But we do have a Pokemon named Scissor who possibly can wrap up this shit with a Bullet Punch. We'll see if I can get it in safely. I think the only way to get it in safely is to fodder Empoleon right now. So we are just going to sit here and Scald for like 3 turns, I'm pretty sure. So the rain is up. It's boosted. It's doing good damage. I'm just not burning him at all. I really would have liked to burn this Venusaur. I'm pretty sure it doesn't happen at all. Spoilers, so oops. Terrible. Giga Drain sucks. Aggressive Terrain is in here, so it's weakened. So that's good. No burn. So ultimately, it doesn't matter either way, whether I get the burn or not. I'm just needing to fodder this Pokemon so I can get out my super low health Scissor and BP for the win, which is definitely happening. The Bullet Punch, which I don't remember. I think Scissor may have been knocked off earlier. I don't quite remember, which is my bad. I may be confusing it with the previous match I had, but anyway, we'll just quietly wait for Empoleon to die off. We are gonna get the torrent-powered Scald in the rain, which does a surprisingly nice amount to Venusaur. But again, no burn, so that sucks. That really sucks. But yeah, that amount of health, I'm pretty confident that Choice Band or no, Technician, Adamant, Stab, Bullet Punch is going to do it. Because this is not a Mega Venusaur, this is just normal-ass Venusaur. Bullet Punch, you going to do it, bro? You going to do it? Can we get a bro fist on the screen? A maha? So yeah, okay, so we knock out the Venusaur, it does it. Really nice to see. Wolfie is here. Hey. Like I said before, I got a million things to switch in, and foddering Pelipper is looking pretty good right now. So we're going to do that. Definitely doing that. I believe Soul goes for the Wild Charge immediately. No, it's E-Speed. Is that enough to really take me out? It is, because he crits me. Haha. Soul critting me a bunch, but none of them seem to matter, so that's great. I love it when crits don't matter. Which happens quite a lot since they weaken crits, but I'm not going to start that tangent again. We have a free switch to Swampert. I can definitely end somebody's life with an Earthquake critical. I'm saying the wrong words right now. It's not happening. I need a crit to end this guy's career. To just stop this Slowbro. Just stop. The silver lining on the Slowbro matchup versus Swampert is I have Facade. So if she decides to Scald Burn me, I can just Facade and probably knock it out, because it will... Does it do more than Earthquake with Stab? I don't think it actually does. Anyway. It's okay, we can switch in Tapu Bulu riskily, as she probably scalds right now. No, we get the predict on the protect. Yay! So no scald. This is really good. I'm very clever with Bulu late game, and it works out pretty splendidly. She will protect me now. If I can predict when she's gonna switch in Slowbro in the future, I should have the game. As long as I keep Tapu Bulu healthy. So Slowbro switching out. We're just gonna go with this thing. I don't care. It dies to the Wood Hammer. Yeah, I think this Pokemon may be the one that was knocked off earlier. I don't know. We definitely knock out Arcanine, which is super good. Very good. Beedrill is in. Beedrill, what are you doing, man? Are you gonna poison jab me? You could poison jab me, so you have to respect it and go for Mike Phelps here. If my opponent is a wizard, I think it just U-turns right now. And Soul has been playing pretty well the first two matches and this one, so I have no reason. Okay, so no U-turn is here. We get the play right. If she U-turned on me, oh my god, that would have been terrible. But we get the poison jab predict, thankfully. I don't think I'm faster than this thing. Faster than this thing. We're gonna go for the play. We're gonna predict him to switch right now, and we're gonna get a Beedrill. Yes! It happens! Yes! Slowbro, you cannot get a free Scald on my guys, because I swapped in Bulu early. Fuck you, Slowbro. My train is going to end because it's been a while, but we're still going for that Wood Hammer. I don't care. Try to burn me. Try. Please. It definitely would have knocked out with the train, but we managed to avoid the Scald Burn. Yay! That's super good. I sound like a valley girl. Okay, so the Protect shields Slowbro from the damage, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. Hornleech is gonna do the business. So, yay! Really satisfying and fun matches versus Soul randomly on the internet yesterday, I think. Do not try to play Smash Brothers and Pokemon at the same time. It just is not going to work out. I tried, it didn't work, but I definitely got these matches, so it was a good time to play. So I'm grateful for that. For some reason, instead of poison jabbing me, like it showed me it earlier, it goes for Aerial Ace, which I survive, and then I kill it with Stone Edge. Which, like, I wanted to get the Swampert. Actually, I wanted to get the Scissor kill, because I had Scissor in the back who could bullet punch it. But maybe he didn't want to see that Scissor win, so he went Aerial Ace. Anyway, great matches, Soul. This was a big, stinky, long one. But if you enjoyed it as much as I did, think about comment, like, and subscribe to it. Please help me.